Hello, I'm PS3 and welcome back to the video. Today I want to talk about and show you the seed picker function which does currently exist for Minecraft Pocket Edition and Minecraft Windows 10 Edition. This is something which a lot of you might not even know about, but that I really think should come to the console version and maybe even the PC version of Minecraft, because it has a lot of upsides, a lot of downsides, but I think overall it's a very positive feature and a very nice addition to the game that even though a lot of people don't know about, again it's found by clicking right here and it allows you to get 12 different amazing seeds in their own little way. I think there's so many big benefits of this that they perhaps should add it to Minecraft, and that's what I'm going to be arguing for in today's video. Hopefully you all do enjoy the video. If you do like it, you can like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets know you do like this sort of thing. But with that said, let's get straight into it, and let's start by loading up the Ocean Monument Ahead world. So yeah, the Ocean Monument Ahead is one of the 12 options you do have, and it's perhaps the most interesting one and perhaps the biggest argument for this existing, because it does allow you to spawn, I mean, you can probably work it out, within close proximity to an ocean monument. So this immediately raises like two big arguments. The first one being like, oh, that's amazing, the fact that now the ocean monument, one of the things where previously you even need to find a seed on YouTube or something like that and hope that it worked on your platform, something like that where you just had to really kind of hope and pray, has now become something you can get for sure. And the other side of that, rather than being like, oh well, that's amazing, you could then say like, wait, but that defeats the point. Like, now something that's meant to be this rare, random, great thing in Minecraft is now available to anyone and everyone just by clicking a single button. That kind of seemed pointless, right? But the truth is, I think it's like somewhere in between both those points. But first of all, let's just kind of prove why this is such an amazing seed, because without having to type in any seeds, copy paste something up, look for seeds online, I've actually been able to find myself this little spawn island. As you can see, it's got some trees, it's got some beaches, it's kind of nice. There's a giant mushroom biome just over in the distance, and then just to my right here, if I'm not mistaken, there is in fact an ocean monument. It's really cleverly like hidden from the spawn, like you might be able to miss it, but there is an ocean monument just below the surface right here. And if we drink a potion, which will be found just over here, and if we drink ourselves a night vision potion, then we'll be able to actually like see just again like the true depth of this thing, and it's something we can go and explore in survival, or if we just want it in creative, we can get this immediately. So yeah, that is the seed picker one, and what this is the kind of function of it. It allows you to find seeds with this, but just easily in the game without any extra effort. So yeah, this is just one example of it. Let's go into another one, because this seed also has the benefit of being pretty great, because it's got the mushroom island, it's got lots of tiny islands. You could use this as a survival island seed in general, but we also got other seeds which just have like very specific feature stuff. And yeah, again, this is the sort of thing you can look at and you can say two things, I think. Besides the things I've just said, you can look at this and you can say this is great because it's not just again, we can take something which people are already doing and make it a lot easier to do, and the other side is we just make something which should be an explorative thing into something that's built into the game. Because this Ice Spikes village, I've used in videos before, or like like let's say this stronghold village, this winding river, whatever particular thing you do want, if it is something that's built into the game, so a mesa biome, then it means it kind of ruins some of the speciality of when you first find that. It ruins the exploration feel you'd otherwise need to get. But I think, honestly, that's that's like a small sacrifice to pay for all of the benefits that do come along with this. Because bear in mind, even though you lose the exploration of like, oh yeah, I previously had to look on YouTube and I enjoyed that, and whatever you enjoyed doing to find these things, even though you lose that a little bit, bear in mind, Minecraft's been out for, like, what is it, like 8 years now? Minecraft's has been out for a serious amount of time, and most players have probably already found that sort of stuff. And if they're not most players, then they probably don't even know about the seed picker. But players who aren't like that, players who are like, oh yeah, I want to get back into Minecraft, but there's a lot of steps involved. This makes something which a lot of people already do anyway, just that little bit easier. So I think that's like a strong argument by itself. Like, you're making something people are already doing a lot easier. Do you want to find a village that's on like this weird island over here? You can do that. Do you want to find a giant mesa biome, by the way, which I think most people can agree that this is like one of the best looking biomes in Minecraft, right? Would it be amazing if you could find this anytime you wanted to, just by again, all you'd have to do is click the button that says, I'd like to have a mesa biome right next to spawn, and then you could. But I think, that's just kind of one side of the argument. It's not only that it makes something people are doing anyway easier. I will say, like, I have a Seeds Sunday series, right? I make a lot of seeds, and therefore people find those seeds. Even though it probably hurt me personally, people to be able to just do that without going to the game, the fact that it would make it easier for these people to then see these amazing seeds with the mesa table and the mesa plateau, and look how great this seed is. It would suck for me personally, because people wouldn't be able to see, people wouldn't want to see the seed videos quite as much. But on the other hand, they would be able to see stuff like this, and they'd be able to get it a lot easier. But it's not only this whole thing of like, oh yeah, seeds become a lot easier and a lot more accessible than they are right now, where it's kind of a niche community. But I think the other really amazing side of it is that it allows for community engagement with the game. So obviously the seeds you'd have to use for Minecraft console would be different to the PE seeds. Again, look, the PE size of biomes is just way bigger than console it looks like right now. Like, look at the size of this thing. This obviously isn't a seed you can copy over. So it would have to be the sort of thing where 4G would have to ask for seeds from the community, and they could add a few in every single update, and that would be something that would get me excited, I think. What if they, you know, in the same way they kind of credited the people who found these seeds, what if they literally credited the first people who sent them every single seed, and that way, you know, one of the cool things everyone could do is not only explore these seeds, but then you could get that old exploration back, because you'd want to explore brand new seeds to look for these amazing things, because, you know, imagine having your seed featured in the game. I think it'd be amazing if one of my Seed Sunday seeds made it into the game as a seed picker thing, and that's why I think a lot of people could experience too. Like, a lot of people, you know, send in seeds just for Seed Sunday. Imagine how many people would want to look for seeds and send in seeds if they could be featured in the game itself. That's something that I think a lot of people would like, and it's something that, again, would really, really encourage people and make, again, it would add exploration to Minecraft, despite paradoxically removing it at the same time. So bear in mind before, you know, again, you might still be like, but that's kind of defeating the point in Minecraft. You got to bear in mind, right now, the exploration aspect of looking for seeds isn't really quite so big, because if you want to look for a seed, the best way to do it, you know, the objectively correct way to do it, is just to type in blank seeds in Minecraft console, because a blank seed will always give you a good one, because of the way their algorithm works or whatever. You know, it can just narrow down the seeds to only be good ones, which means that the game's already doing some of the job for you. What if, you know, we made it a little bit step further where it could do all of the work for you, or if you wanted to do some of the work yourself, you could, and that could be a way to reward people. What if we found the very best seeds Minecraft console has to offer, and what if they could be available to more people than just the people who are subscribed to me? You know, everyone who's, you know, watching the game in general. Like, again, one of my videos might reach like 50,000 people, but, you know, if you put it in the game itself, it can reach all, you know, the several million players that are playing Minecraft console, and that's something that I think would be great. I think giving more people the opportunity to explore more of Minecraft, it might have some downsides, but the upsides of being able to find stuff like this, or stuff like the ocean monument spawn, or stuff like any of the craziness that just hasn't been found or probably explored in Minecraft yet, I think that's something exciting that I would like to see come to the console. And that's my full argument. I hope you did all enjoy it. If you're all, you know, you're on my side and you're like, yeah, that sounds great, I'd love the ability to, you know, look for seeds and have them maybe even feature in the game, or I'd love the ability to, you know, like actually pick a seed a little bit easier, because, you know, as much as I love Seed Sunday to like at the, I'd much rather do it from the game or whatever. You know, whatever your opinion is, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. But if it's positive, and if you do think this should be in the game, make sure you maybe tweet someone at 4J or Rogercarpenter or Microsoft or whoever you have to tweet, because again, this is the sort of stuff that I think, and I'm like, yeah, that would be wonderful, and hopefully you all did agree. So yeah, like if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.